Today we're looking at the GTS 4 Mini smartwatch by Amazfit. Comes in 4 different colors. You've got moonlight white, mint blue, flamingo pink, and the one shown here is midnight black. They're advertising up to 15 days battery life or up to 45 days on battery saver mode. I paid just under 120 bucks for this one, but I'll leave a link in the description of the video with current pricing and more information. It also has Alexa built in, and it's got over 120 sports modes. This one's gonna measure things like heart rate, stress level, and blood oxygen saturation. It also has PAI health assessment. It's got a 1.65 inch AMOLED display. It's got always on display, 336 by 384 pixels, and it weighs in just over 19 grams. And the nice thing is you're gonna get over 50 watch faces to choose from. It's also gonna be water resistant up to 50 meters. And this one also has GPS. It really seems to have a lot of features packed in here for the price. Here's the charging cradle that it comes with. Pretty thick user manual. And it feels like pretty nice quality here as far as the band goes. Sort of a softer silicone material. And you can see how it tucks underneath. You can see the sensors there underneath. And then you get your power button, multi-function button there on the right hand side. Now to set this one up, you want to download the Zepp app. All you have to do is scan the code here once you download the app. Really simple process to set up here. All you have to do is swipe down on the watch to view the control center. Swipe up to view notifications. Swipe left or right on the watch face to view the widget or shortcut cards. And then press the side button on the watch to access the apps. And then you can swipe right on most pages to return to the previous one. Looks like there's a system update here. We might as well go ahead and do that. Okay, so it looks like it's done updating, and it looks like the battery life's at 42%. You can see really nice build quality on this. It does sort of feel like the band is a little bit more lightweight than my Fitbit Versa, which is kind of nice actually. Now, if you swipe to the left, you can see you've got Alexa, weather, you can set an alarm, you get your sleep information, heart rate. Then it looks like you've got settings for each one as well. Let's just measure the heart rate real quick, see what we've got. You can also add stuff like forecast, AQI, activity, blood oxygen, stress, world clock, to-do list, countdown, last workout, total workout, music, cycle tracking, one-tap measuring, breathe, and stopwatch. So far it looks like you swipe left to go back, or you can also just hit the button on the side as well. If you swipe down, it's like your notification shade. You got several things in here like night mode, battery percentage, date, flashlight, lock. You can adjust the screen brightness. You can also do auto screen brightness as well. You've also got settings, location. You can also reduce battery life by setting how long the screen's gonna be on. You also have Find My Phone. Wow, that's loud. You've also got a theater mode on there to kind of keep things quiet and a little more dim. And then you can adjust the watch face and time, display, vibration, workout, preferences, and system. And you can even edit the watch face, that's kind of nice. Swipe down to get your notifications. Then you've got more information here if you swipe to the right, like steps, stand, how many minutes, heart rate. You can add cities for the weather app, PAI, sleep data, and back to the home screen. So just a lot of information to go through there. You can also change the watch face just by holding down on the screen and then just change it right there. In the mobile app, there is going to be a ton of stuff you can go through. Pretty much all the same stuff that you have in the watch, plus some extra stuff as well. You've got your tools. Also inside the app is where you're gonna turn on a lot of the features like incoming calls, text messages, that kind of stuff. And then some of it is gonna be the same information that you have on the watch. It's also gonna have stuff like walking, running, cycling. some of your target goals for steps, sleeping, that kind of thing. You can also edit the cards down here at the bottom. This is also going to be where you can add a ton of different watch faces. And I think I said it earlier, but there's like 50 different ones you can pick from. Pretty simple process, just pick your watch face and say sync. So after testing this for a while, the steps on here seem to be pretty similar to my Fitbit Versa. Heart rate seems to be about the same as well, and it appears to work pretty good as far as keeping track of my sleep. This is actually some of the best sleep that I've gotten in a while. Usually it's below 7 hours. I did notice though, if you don't sync it with the app, sometimes the information doesn't show up right away. And then when it comes to battery life on here, I've only been wearing this for a few days now, and I thought my Fitbit was pretty good on battery life. This one seems to take it a step further. It only went down about 12% in 3 days use. Now I'll admit my knee has been a little injured, so maybe I'm not quite as active as normal, but still I'm pretty impressed with the battery life so far. And so far I'm pretty satisfied with the GTS 4 Mini. Pretty lightweight, has a nice looking screen with good resolution. Seems like it's plenty bright enough as well. The one thing I did notice, I was able to get phone call notifications on this watch, but I wasn't able to get text messages for some reason. Maybe there's something that I forgot to enable for those to go through. I may have to look into that. The physical button on the side's also a nice thing to have. That way not everything is touchscreen. And I feel like they have enough watch faces to keep me satisfied for a while. I also like it that you can test your heart rate, stress, blood oxygen all at the same time. So you don't have to go in and test each one. Although you can do them separately if you like. This watch probably has more features than I would use, but I sort of like it that way, then I can try them out later. I'm also curious about the GTR 4, but unfortunately the racetrack gray color has been sold out for a while. And it's really the one I wanted since that's the only one in black. I feel like this is a really good option for anyone who's wanting to try something a little bit different than Fitbit or Garmin. I feel like Amazfit has some pretty good options to choose from. So if you've made it this far into the video, you may want to say thanks by subscribing, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if this video was helpful. This is Brian from Fishbee Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.